Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Joey Francis, your life, love, and relationship coach. Thank you for joining me. Ladies and gentlemen, and I give you that moniker, hoping that you actually deserve it. We're talking about ghosting here. So let's just get this out of the way. Don't do it. Give people an ounce of consideration as you would like from people. It's very simple. If you're not interested in talking to somebody anymore, very easily put, hey, not working out. I wish you the best of luck. And that's it. Just text it to them. You don't need to explain why, because why is irrelevant. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. And remember that because we're going to hit on that in a bit. And if you truly need to give someone a better explanation than that, you know what? Let's just chat GPT it. Let's just see what AI can come up for us here. Let's see. I need a sincere break up text message. Hi, name. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I feel it's best to be honest with you. Our relationship has meant a lot to me, but I've come to realize that our paths are going in different directions. I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. I hope you understand and respect my decision. I genuinely wish you all the best moving forward. Take care. Now, that was pretty fantastic. And look how easy it was. All you have to do is just send that to somebody if you're not interested in talking to them anymore. That's it. See, and when it happens to us, a lot of us like to hold on. We need closure. Now, I'm somebody who doesn't believe in closure. To me, closure is just an excuse for us to hold on, for us to believe that things are going to be okay and we're going to get back together. Closure is a way to keep someone in your life because at the end of the day, no answer is an answer. That's somebody disrespecting you. That's somebody not treating you with respect or giving you the consideration that we all, I believe, deserve. So if somebody ghosts you, just walk away. Now, me personally, in my dating life, if someone takes longer than 24 hours to reply to me, and I mean, I think I'm being generous with 24 hours, but nonetheless, I understand, you know, when we initially start dating somebody, we're very low on the priority totem pole. But nonetheless, 24 hours. Because if I'm not worth 30 seconds of your time in that 24 hours for you to, see my message and then reply, hey, busy day, can't talk, let's catch up tomorrow or whatever the case is, then, you're not for me, essentially. Or you're not ready, maybe, to bring someone into your life. Maybe your life really is that busy and you just don't have the time to date. Again, this is for me. Everybody communicates differently and everybody requires a different level of communication. But for me, 24 hours, you don't get back to me, you're gone. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unless you have like the most incredible excuse ever, as in, Jesus Christ came down and needed my help to, resurrect society, then maybe I'll be like, okay, cool. That's fine. I understand. You're busy with Jesus. You're busy. Got it. But don't let people treat you that way. Here's a little story of something that happened recently, which sort of sparked the whole idea of talking about this today. So, a friend of mine, She was, I guess, dating a guy that they were previously friends with, and they decided to, take it to the next level and try to see how it is romantically. I don't have the full story on that part, but I can tell you this: he ghosted her, and she messaged him again with no response, and she messaged him again with no response. And she told me about this. And then I proceeded to tell her that, you know what? This is an answer for you. This is the closure you need. He's not responding to you. Because why would you want someone in your life that is okay with disrespecting you? Why would you want that? I don't think any of us really want that, and none of us really deserve it, depending, because there's some shady people out there. But nonetheless, we don't deserve that kind of treatment. And she didn't deserve that kind of treatment. And funny enough, she told me that apparently he was watching her stories on Instagram, yet hasn't seen her message, which is like, okay, so you're not dead. Like you didn't, get into a car accident and die. You're purposely ignoring my message. Again, that is an answer. That is telling you exactly who he is and how he is willing to treat you. Now it's up to you to accept that or not accept it and walk away. The choice is yours at the end of the day. And I understand these things are easier said than done. But giving someone this power, allowing to come and go as they please, it tells you something. It tells you how important they are to you. It tells you where in their life you're the priority, and it's probably really, really low. It tells you that if they need you for something, that you're going to be there and they're going to take advantage of you. And again, at the end of the day, this is about what you allow in your life. I tell a story to a lot of my friends and clients. It's the story of the scorpion and the frog. So once upon a time, there was a frog sitting on a riverbank. I'm going to give you the short version here. And along came a scorpion. Now, the scorpion wanted to get to the opposite side of the river, but scorpions don't know how to swim. So the scorpion goes up to the frog and says, hey, I need you to do me a favor. And the frog's like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Scorpions kill frogs. I'm not interested in dying. And the scorpion was like, whoa, hold on a second. Hear me out. I need you to swim me across the river. And the frog thought about it and said, no, scorpions kill frogs. I'm not interested. And the scorpion said, listen, if I climbed on your back and you started swimming across the river and I killed you, we would both die. That's ridiculous. Do you think I want to die? Come on now. And wouldn't it be really amazing if a scorpion owed you a favor? And the frog thought about it and said, you know what? It does sound like it's pretty safe. Okay, let's do this. So the scorpion climbs onto the frog's back. Frog jumps into the water and starts swimming across. As they're swimming across, the scorpion just has this urge. It raises its stinger and strikes the frog. And as they're both sinking to the bottom of the river, the frog yelps, why? And the scorpion says, I guess it's just in my nature. And then they both die. See, the moral of the story, there's lots of ways you can look at it, but the main moral of the story is that you being the frog, it's up to you to choose who you want in your life. And sometimes there's going to be scorpions or people that come along that you know are not good for you. And they're going to try to convince you otherwise. Like, hey, listen, it's okay. Like, this is cool. Don't worry. Like, I might act like this to other people, but I wouldn't treat you that way. And then you accept that into your life. And then you get stung. And then you wonder why all that happened. Sometimes, most times, people don't change. So if you go into something knowing how somebody is, then it's your fault. If you go into something not knowing and then they tell you who they are and then you just forgive them and then happens again and then forgive them and happens again and forgive them. Well, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I know I kind of went off the rails a little bit talking about ghosting. But again, if you get treated a certain way, it is up to you to either accept it or walk away. Even if this person has a million other qualities that you love and enjoy, how you get treated is most important. For me, my number one most important red flag is I only like people who like me. I only give people time that people who give me time. That's it. For me, it's that simple. For other people, it might not be, because we have to remember people are complex and we have to accept them as a whole. And I think I mentioned that in a different podcast or a different episode where I said that communication and acceptance are the two most important cornerstones of any relationship. This is it. This is part of it. And the reason I'm bringing this up when I'm talking about ghosting is because a lot of people these days do a thing called zombieing, or being a zombie, which essentially is coming back from the dead. So they ghost you, they disappear for whatever reason. Maybe there's another person, maybe they just can't handle it, whatever the case is. And then they come back and they're like, hey, listen, I'm really sorry. I know that I did this. I apologize. I'll never do it again. Now, it's up to you to either believe them or not. I'm not saying that, some of these people aren't being sincere and some of them will never do it again. That's for you to decide. But at the end of the day, when someone shows you who they are, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Right? So that's why I'm bringing up the whole, you have to accept people's behaviors. But back to ghosting, when somebody ghosts you, the reason why they did it is completely irrelevant. Because again, they felt like treating you this way was okay. And it's not okay. So if somebody ghosts you, do the right thing and walk away. It's like when someone dies, they die. They're gone. Treat it that way. So thank you so much for watching and listening. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And if by any chance you have a question for me that you would like me to answer, or you have an idea for me to talk about on this podcast, I would really appreciate if you reach out. That's joyfrancis@gmail.com, JOEYFRANCESS @gmail.com, or joyfrancis.com, JOEYFRANCESS.com. And you can send me a message there or email me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And again, thank you so much for watching and listening, and I hope that you will join me again next week.